vulnerable groups, what we have generalizes it down to improving livelihoods, whether it's on agriculture and all other things that affect this group. So we need, that's a gap. We need this to be broken down because it's generalized and it's presented as cutting across issue. We need it to be standalone. The next point we have is promote gender-responsive technologies and innovations in the private sector through financing, capacity building, and startup services. We also need to consolidate successful technologies and develop a transfer strategy to women, youth, and other vulnerable populations. And so when we look at the second question and the third question, for us, we brought it down together because it addresses either the same thing. One is what barriers will need to be addressed to enhance implementation, and what solutions can address the barriers. And also the third question was what are the gaps in enabling conditions for prioritized actions. So when we look at the gaps, we have the capacity gaps. First of all, in the climate sector, we have all these terms that are termed as very serious, very very hard. For a young person like me, once I start talking about climate issues to my fellow young people, they think that is a very serious, that is a very, what did you just say? So we need to break this down. When I go down to the communities, like the most affected, these marginalized communities in Turkana maybe, and you start telling them about climate change,